Hello, brothers and sisters. There's so many interesting stories in the Bible. Not only interesting, but amazing or miraculous stories that we're going to read. In Matthew 14, this is about Jesus encountered Peter and tried to walk on the water. I guess you know what I'm going to. All right, let's read. Immediately, he made the disciples get into the boat and go ahead of him on the other side of the lake while he was dismissing the crowds. So, after dismissing the crowds, he went up to the mountain by himself to pray. Normally, that's what Jesus do, pray to the Father. And when the evening came, he was there alone. But the boat was already over a mile. A mile is, that's a long walk to 1 mile, 2 miles, battered by the waves and because of the winds was against them. So this boat is already a mile away from the shore or the side of the seaside. All right, so now let's see what's going on. Let's see what we can view on the like a mini theater. All right, so here's the thing. Around 3 in the morning, he came towards walking on the sea. Of course, on what the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were terrified. It's a ghost. You haven't seen anybody walk on the water lately. And they said and cried out in fear immediately. And Jesus spoke to them so they won't be panicking again. Have courage. Be strong. It is me. It is I. Don't be afraid. So that's what Jesus said. Interestingly, when Peter saw that Jesus is walking, eh, he kind of curious, He say, "Command me to come to you to the water." And Peter answered him. And of course, 29, Jesus said, "Come," he said. "Climb out of the boat." And Peter He started walking to the water and came toward Jesus. It's an amazing sight for Peter. Interesting. But guess what happened? But when he saw the strength of the wind, I think the sounds of the wind, you cannot see the wind, but the 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 sounds and the reflection on the boat that he stopped looking onto Jesus. On the other text on the Bible say, just keep looking on me. But when he turned away his eye off Jesus, then he starts sinking. Beginning to sink, he cried out, "Lord, save me." And 31, immediately Jesus reached out his hand, hold of him, and said to him, "Oh, your little faith, why did you doubt?" So even nowadays, the story is not about the miracles, because there are some doubters or skeptics on the story. They always make it fun of the Jesus walking on of water, and try to explain it, because that's what the skeptic. All right, let me give you the seaside story. Unbelievers, doubters, skeptics always try to explain anything in the Bible called miracles. Don't forget that. They always have explanation. It's like it's like the lizard. They can walk on the water. And everybody can do it. And then they try to explain. Even a person he can do that, floating on the water. But he starts sinking. Now, the interesting fact is, it's flying, floating, running, speeding, but Jesus is walking. Remember the word walking. He's not speeding. He's not running. He's not flying. He's not floating. All right, he's walking on the water. This is the side story because they try to explain it. Many unbelievers are trying to explain everything. Skeptics, doubters, they always doubt that Jesus can walk as the Son of God on water. All right, if he can heal, raise the dead, why not? Walking. All right, so this is the thing. And when they got into the boat, the wind ceased. They stopped. Jesus told to stop so they won't be scared. And those in the boat worship who? Him, Jesus, and said, truly, you are the Son of God. Not sons, Son of God. He's the only begotten Son of God. That's why the John 3:16, for God so loved the world. All right? God bless you. Hope we'll learn something this new year. And all miracles are possible with the Lord. Amen. All right. God bless. And take care.